heavy, it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, unless you're trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When the finish, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my. Big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Gon' be more clever, yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with Baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever, yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know
places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance. I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your chauffeur. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. When you go down, when you go down.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing else.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here we go. Stroud gonna throw right away. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
second and 2.
Ready with
That's a 42-yard line.
boy, 'cause I got on the hands, boy.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
11.
On second down, Stroud. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Miami's Bear in the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Christian Harris there on the stop.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second down
and 8.
37-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with May. Look wide, get this one complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Henderson. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal.
Where was that?
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard.
Every time I log in, you throw a pick six. Hate to see its zany face.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
What's up? Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the left side, and caught by Noah. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Texans.
What's up?
They'll send a man in motion left. Dell, the motion man. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
Swap. Mother swap.
Now Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Okay. 11.
Now Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
13 yards on the play.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And now it's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Digs on the reception. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Rattle the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, New England.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Third down, they need 5.
Crazy. Terrible shot.
To throw now, May. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
On the give, it's Henderson. He'll manage only a couple. Jalen Smith there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Once more, it's Henderson. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Throwing now is May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Good blocking, and he's in. Great May. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Oh, 18. That's it.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Nixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On play action. Stroud. Open man downfield is Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. May gonna look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Considering the down and distance, this is nothing more than just a safe play to see if he can break a tackle or two and just add yardage to the subsequent punt. They're all over it defensively, and they're going to bring him down well short of the line to gain.
Take it in at the 8. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18, outside.
Strauss to throw here on first down. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Into space at the 45. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Back to throw, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
To throw is Stroud. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and is taken down at the 21-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Open right side is Likely. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May.
May's pass. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They quickly out to Diggs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, New England.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 10. To throw is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stevenson will get the call to start the 4th quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Crazy. On 2nd down, it's May. That one incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The penalty gets them back where they started, and it is 3rd down and 10. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Henderson trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he is going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Stevenson trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he is going to come up short. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the touchdown, Morigales is back to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
He's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
18. Let's hit.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
18. Let's hit.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's incomplete to Henderson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. He's hit after the catch and the ball goes free. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up. Here we go. Down the motion man. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Pats first down by a good couple of yards. 4th and 4, and they pick up 6.
So on 4th down, when they kept the offense on the field, you take a look at the down markers and you say, okay, this is a must-pass down, right? 4th and medium, 4th and long. It's kind of right on the border. And what do? They catch everybody in the stadium, probably including us, off guard. Perfect play call for that situation. Pick up first down. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's 2nd and 9.
What's up? Crazy. Hey, what's up?
May gonna look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Where's the hot? All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Pass intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Now, May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That won't do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort to come away with the victory.